Hello everyone, Riley here with the T-Storm Chasers. We will jump into our weather video in just a moment, but first here is a word from our friends at Cube Portable Storage.
What are you doing?
Decluttering?
Moving? Remodeling? In need of temporary storage, emergency cleanup, or just need to declutter? Cube Portable Storage has the perfect solution. Rent your Cube Portable Storage container today.
And don't forget, they got roll-off dumpsters for the other stuff. Call Cube Storage for all your moving needs.
Okay, good morning everyone. Today is Thursday, April 9th, 2026, and let's dive into our latest video. Taking a look here at our regional map, and this morning we have some showers going on across eastern Nebraska. Grand Island towards Omaha, and then up towards the Norfolk area, and then up into South Dakota. There is some mixed precip actually over in the Mitchell to Chamberlain area at this time. Also near the Parkston and Platte areas and Yankton. And there is some snow showers up towards Pierre and Mulbridge, up towards Faith and Buffalo as well. So there's actually some light snowflakes going on in these areas, in the white shaded areas. Very scattered and spotty in nature, but we do have some light activity going on here this morning, and this activity is expected to continue as we head into the day today. So be on the lookout for that today. Now, this activity is very light, so we're not expecting anything major out of this. Temperature-wise, this morning we are off to a chilly start, but it's not too bad. It is in the 20s and 30s across the region. We're at 34 this morning in Sioux Falls. We're at 30 in Brookings and Watertown. We're at 32 in Aberdeen, 28 in Pierre, 30 out in Rapid City. Then down into Nebraska, we're at 36 in Valentine. We're at 39 in North Platte. We're at 43 in Grand Island, 36 in Norfolk, and 46 in Lincoln. And into Iowa, we're at 46 in Des Moines. We're at 46 as well in Cedar Rapids, 41 in Waterloo. We're at 37 in Mason City. Up into Minnesota, we're at 37 in Minneapolis, 36 in Fairmont, 34 in Marshall, 30 in Alexandria. So today is going to be a cooler day than what we saw yesterday. Yesterday we warmed up into the 60s for a large chunk of the region. We're not going to reach that today, but not too bad. We're talking 40s and 50s today. So let's dive into the details of this forecast ahead. All right, so let's dive into the latest on the European model here. This is the current picture. Again, we have those light showers going on across the region. As we head into this afternoon, this activity is expected to continue and even ramp up a little bit, perhaps across Nebraska, Iowa, and also into northeastern South Dakota. We're actually looking at some snow, possibly Mulbridge to Aberdeen to Sisseton today. And as you can see there, the area in blue, that is where we have snow. And again, we're looking at some rain showers. Even Sioux Falls could see a few light, very light showers, but it's only a slight chance for Sioux Falls. Now, as we head into this evening, you can see that activity is expected to continue for the entirety of the day today. So we want you guys to be on alert for today. But we're not expecting anything big with this. This is expected to be very light activity. Now, as we head into tomorrow, we're going to have a high pressure over our region, and that means a dry forecast is ahead for tomorrow for our region. Now, as we head into Saturday, we are going to see a change in the weather pattern. We're going to see a shift take place across our region, the Northern Plains, and we are looking at rain on Saturday for our region. It's going to be scattered, widespread rain. Sioux Falls is included in this, eastern South Dakota, eastern Nebraska, into Minnesota and Iowa, and that is widespread rain. Now, as we head into your Sunday, it does look like we are going to see some rain hanging around the region. It looks like Minnesota, Iowa, mainly looks to see the rain on Sunday. So, we might get a dry period on Sunday, but again, we're still looking at a chance for rain on Sunday. And then as we head into Monday, we are looking at another round of potential rain and even thunderstorm activity. In fact, there's even the potential for some severe weather on Monday. I'll get to that here in just a minute. But on Monday, we are looking at rain and thunderstorms across the region. Now, not everyone's going to get in on it, but it's going to be scattered in nature. And so we want you guys to be aware that this coming weekend into next week, we are looking at multiple days in a row, several rounds of rain and thunderstorm activity. And then as we head into Tuesday of next week, we're looking at another round of rain and thunderstorms. And that is across, again, the Northern Plains region. And even Wednesday, look at this. This is into Wednesday of next week. So it looks like we might be getting those April showers that we definitely need. We need the moisture. So hopefully this happens. We need the moisture. Hopefully it's beneficial moisture, and we don't need thunderstorms. We don't need severe weather, but we could definitely use the rain. We are getting pretty dry out there across the region. And even Thursday, there's even a shot out in western South Dakota for some rain, perhaps. But it does look like as we head into next weekend, we are going to start to dry things out. And at that point, we'd be in the middle of April, and we'll see what happens in the latter part of the month. But it does look like we have quite an active pattern of weather ahead for our region. So get ready for those April showers, maybe even some thunderstorms. All right, we're going to get back to our weather video in just a moment. But first, sponsorship opportunities out there. We are looking for sponsors. So if you are interested in partnering with T-Storm Chasers and becoming a sponsor with us, feel free to reach out to us on our Facebook page or any of our social platforms, as well as our email or phone number. And we're also launching our new weather call system that is available now. Highly recommend. Sign up. It's $15 for a whole year, and you get life-saving phone calls from us here at T-Storm Chasers. It is a GPS-based system, so any warnings that are issued in your area during severe weather events such as tornadoes, severe weather, and flood events, any warnings that are issued for your immediate area, you will receive a phone call within seconds from us at T-Storm Chasers, giving you guys life-saving information. If you're interested, sign up today. Go to the website at tscalert.org. Now let's get back to the video. All right, so now I am going to run through a brief slideshow for you guys. This is a look at the severe weather outlook maps from the Storm Prediction Center down in Norman, Oklahoma. They put out these risks every day. Have a look at today's risk. We are looking at the potential for severe weather across southeastern Nebraska into far southern Iowa. Marginal risk in green. Slight risk in yellow for far southeastern Nebraska. It includes the Beatrice, Nebraska area. And so if you are in those areas, I know we have some viewers down there. You guys need to be on alert. This also extends into Kansas as well as northwestern Missouri. So if you guys are in these areas, need to be on alert. Now, I thought this was interesting. There's actually already a severe thunderstorm warning that's already in effect. In this risk zone, there's already a severe thunderstorm warning at 9:30, 10 in the morning. That's pretty crazy. So then we get a little bit of a break tomorrow. As I mentioned, we're going to dry things out tomorrow, and we're not really seeing much there on the severe weather outlook maps for tomorrow. On Saturday, though, we see the risk goes back into Nebraska, and we're looking at a marginal risk level 1 out of 5. That includes Omaha up towards the Ottawa area, down towards Grand Island and Lincoln, and it goes all the way down into Texas. So marginal risk there for Saturday, but it does look like Saturday we're not really seeing a whole lot there. Now as we head into Sunday, however, we do notice the severe weather risk goes south into Kansas, Oklahoma, and Texas. So it does look like Sunday, the severe weather risk should be minimal. Now, on Monday, this is the main day that we're looking at for severe weather potential. This could end up being our first severe weather event of the season. So we need to make sure you guys are aware of this and getting prepared, because Monday looks like it could be a rough day of weather across the northern plains and across our region. Have a look at the map. This is the day 5 outlook for Monday. There is a 15% risk here in yellow, which includes all of Iowa, southern Minnesota, eastern Nebraska, and far eastern South Dakota. This includes Sioux Falls, Brookings, and it does include our Sioux Falls area into Minneapolis, down to Des Moines, Omaha, all included there for Monday. It does look like a rough day of weather could be in store. And on Tuesday, the severe weather risk kind of hangs around the Iowa area. So this is for Tuesday, and this includes Omaha and Des Moines, even up towards Mason City and Fort Dodge. So a large chunk of Iowa into southeastern Nebraska. That is your risk on Tuesday. So we kind of see another round of severe weather, it looks like. And then there's even a day 7 outlook, but that shifts east. It does include eastern Iowa, so it could be another day to watch. But it looks like Wednesday is mainly for Illinois and down into Texas. And that is going to be it for your severe weather outlook maps. But yeah, it is kind of rare that we get several days in a row. We have 7 days in a row here of severe weather outlooks for the country. So that is it for this video. Later today, I'm going to be coming out with a more in-depth video on all of the forecast details ahead. We're also going to look at temperatures and the outlook ahead for the next 7 to 10 days and the longer range picture as well. So thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this, make sure and smash the like button. Drop a comment down below. We want to hear from you guys, and subscribe to our YouTube channel and ring those notification bells so you don't miss any of our future videos. And again, coming out with a couple more later today. And also check us out on Facebook, X, Instagram, and TikTok as well, so you don't miss any of our content over there. And with that, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.